News just in that online gardening sensation Lucas's Back Garden will be making its 5th and final series this year.
And Mugabe has claimed his 5th million victim. Now, back to the main story. Lukas Kirkby, generous donator to Comic Relief, who gave £50 million to grow a well in my village, will be filming his 5th and final series of Lucas's Back Garden.
The serial, which is set in Wales, a small town in England, will be showing its final episodes later in the year. Lucas's Back Garden.
Yes, I know it will be a shock for everyone who hears this news, but yes, I'm sorry to say that Lucas's Back Garden will be ending this year. Lucas used to have the worst garden that you could have seen.
Could have seen.
So he decided to get his fingers green.
His fingers green.
So he made a brand new series to stop all the questions and the queries. Is his garden good or bad? Well, it's the best damn one that he has ever had.
Lucas's Back Garden.
He does some seeding.
Lucas's Back Garden.
And some weeding.
Lucas's Back Garden.
The best thing is when the insects go in the compost bin and do their biz.
Lucas's Back Garden.
Yes, hello, good morning, afternoon or evening and welcome to Lucas's Back Garden. Yes, the final series is upon us. 5 long years since I first stepped foot in the garden with nothing but ambition, inspiration and balls higher than a giraffe's hat. But yes, it will be the final series as later on this year I will be going off to university of all places. Well, considering if I get good grades. Should be revising really, but there we are. But anyway, the 5th series, it's going to be brilliant. Now then, coming up on this first amazing episode, we have the return of Ernest Gulbis' weekly segment. We also have fans and guests showing their favourite moments throughout the whole of Lucas's Back Garden. And also we have the fantastic song Not About Love, which is being sung by the irrepressible Naiomi and Ieuan, and we're lucky to have them before they get sent into the stratosphere. So all that to come, so let's begin the series. Ernest Gulbis let you take a peek at different creatures every week. A lot of time he has spent for Ernest Gulbis' weekly segment. Hello and welcome to Ernest Gulbis' weekly segments, yes. Now then, last series, don't know if you remember, but I tried to get a DVD to work, but buggered up all the time. So this time, I've got real life creatures for you to look at home. Now, this week's creature is a spider. Now then, I told the producers of Ernest Gulbis' weekly segment that I'm actually afraid to say, not as in I'm afraid to say, but I'm actually afraid to say that I'm afraid, not as in I'm afraid to say, but in I'm afraid of spiders. But they've convinced me, and I've actually agreed, and I've got a spider here in the box here. But now, first, before I show you this little tyke, I'm going to tell you a little joke about spiders. Now then, what's got 8 hairy legs and makes my mum scream? The pub darts team. Didn't really get it when I heard it, but hopefully some of you will at home. Now then, let's have a look at this little spider. I'll see you next time on the Ernest Gulbis' weekly segment. For Ernest Gulbis' weekly segment.
Lucas's Back Garden, the best episode ever of the whole thing was the mole song. It was like the first time I saw it as well, so I just found it hilarious. A sound. I just love how he starts and he's like, don't be alarmed if you've never heard it before. because it's very good. And it was brilliant. All of my friends watched it, and we're not even in Lucas's school. I used to watch Lucas's Back Garden before I started making videos myself. It's brilliant. He's a genius. I'm gonna miss it.
Hi, my name's Dominic, and my favourite episode from Lucas's Back Garden had to be in Series 4 in Ernest Gulbis' weekly segment where he got the fox in, and unfortunately he had quite a few technical hitches, but just the way he dealt with it was really funny. And I also loved the way that he didn't quite get the joke that he'd made, even though it was absolutely hilarious.
Hello, my name is Tom and I've been here since Series 1 making some cameo roles. I have kidnapped Lucas and taken over the show, and my favourite moment ever in Lucas's Back Garden would have to be during Series 2 where we went down the prom on our scooter mobiles and we interviewed this old man who seemed very interested in the subject, and don't ask me why I zoomed in on his face, but what a lovely gentleman. That'd have to be my favourite moment for Lucas's Back Garden.
And now it is time for a brand new song, Not About Love. And it's sung by the wonderful Ieuan Jones and Naiomi Morus, and it needs no introduction. So I've just wasted my time giving it one.
Two eggs and some sugar, just one cup, butter and milk, use the scales to weigh it up, baking powder, vanilla extract, and some flour. Preheat the oven, put it in and leave for half an hour. That's right, this song's not about love. It's not like all those other songs you're sick of hearing of. That's right, this song's not about love.
One day in Sarajevo, an archduke came to town, visiting his wife when a terrorist shot him down. A member of the Black Hand Gang, and his aim wasn't poor. It caused a sequence of events leading to the First World War.
That's right, this song's not about love. It's not like all those other songs you're sick of hearing of. That's right, this song's not about love. That's right, this song's not about love. It's not like all those other songs you're sick of hearing of. That's right, this song's not about love. It's not about love.
Not about love.
Oh, no, no.
Not about love.
It's not about love.
Not about
Lucas used to have the worst garden that you could have seen.
Could have seen.
So he decided to get his fingers green.
His fingers green.
So he made a brand new series to stop all the questions and the queries. Is his garden good or bad? Well, it's the best damn one that he has ever had.
Lucas's back garden.
He does some seeding
Lucas's back garden.
and some weeding.
Lucas's back
The
garden.
best thing is when the insects go in the compost bin and do their biz.
Lucas's back garden.